This is your intrepid reporter out on the long trail, and I've run across the rock star Clint Buxton. Hey, Clint, how's it?
Hey, Russ, how are you?
I'm doing
What are
good.
you doing out here?
Uh, you know, I'm just doing a citizen long trail type of thing.
You
So
figured you'd come out and see what's going on with me
that's right.
on day 14.
Wanted to see what kind of entourage you had with you today, but doesn't appear to be much.
There are not many this morning. I think
No?
it was like 47 degrees this morning.
Yeah.
So,
So I got a few questions for you.
okay, go.
So you just completed the halfway point of the long trail.
Yes,
How does that feel?
it felt good. I did a little hat ceremony where I moved my Camp Sunrise hat off and put my Mount Norris hat on. It was quite stimulating, and now I'd like to say it's all downhill from here, but I know that the northern section is the most rugged.
It's pretty rugged. Yeah.
So hopefully I've got my trail legs now, and I'll be in shape for it. So yes, sir, it felt good to be halfway done. 136 miles
That's
in the rear
tremendous.
view mirror.
Yeah. And as far as physically, mentally, how do you feel?
I still have low intelligence. Why am I doing this? Physically good. I have not taken one ibuprofen pill, so things are
That's
things
great.
are good. The feet are doing well, and it takes a lot of mental fortitude in which to go out here. But I've had lots of support, and people have kept urging me along, so it's gone okay.
Well, that's what my next question was going to be. It seems like I know this has been a lifelong dream of yours, but it seems to have kind of blown up where you've got quite an entourage following you and people meeting you at these crossings, more food than you can possibly eat, and yet you still said you've lost 6 pounds so far. So how do you feel about this?
It's like a forest fire out of control. Rally points, and what's been good about it, Russ, is I've had the chance to talk to scouts and interact with scouts. And Route 9 in Bennington, I had a few scouts come out and some leaders and some wood badgers. That was always fun in which to do. And then a few days later, I got to hike Bromley Mountain with a troop out of Wardsboro in Jamaica, and that was fun. I had a Weeblo scout with me, and several others, more wood badgers, and then right there on Route 140 in Wallingford, I got a chance to hook up with a couple more leaders. We had 4 scouts with us, so we taught backpacking merit badge too, and on the way up Killington. So it's been a lot of good stuff, a lot of surprises. People will figure out where I am at, and somehow they bring me milk and cookies. I haven't figured all that out yet, so kind of slows the posse down, but it's an awful good thing in which to have happen.
So, speaking of milk and cookies, back in our days when we were program camp director at
Yes,
Mountain Norris,
yes.
those late hours we were working,
Right,
and
10
you,
o'clock at
yeah,
night.
10 o'clock, and you
Yeah.
had the keys to the kingdom there. You would sneak down to the dining hall and come back with 2 bowls of chocolate pudding.
Oh, the chocolate pudding.
So,
The chocolate pudding that James would make. And
oh
we
yes.
we'd take it out of the refrigerator. Yes, that was quite good. I enjoyed that.
So I brought some with me last night to share with you,
Yes,
just to kind of remind you
yes,
of.
I did appreciate that. It was that was dessert after spaghetti and meatball, dehydrated spaghetti and meatballs, and then Russ pulls out this big container of chocolate pudding that had to weigh 1.5 pounds. So
Yeah.
thank you for bringing it up.
Thank you for eating it, so I don't have to carry that pound and a half back.
So we did right here. I think this is the site of Battelle Mountain Skyline Lodge.
Yes,
We did have chocolate pudding.
we did.
Right here in this tent site. Right here.
So, one last question. Do you have anything you want to say to all your adoring fans out there? Any message that you'd like to
Yes.
relay to the folks
the
that are tracking your
Yes.
progress?
The message is this is all about the kids, guys, and we're raising awareness for our camps, Camp Sunrise and Mount Norris. They are jewels that we have in our council, and with the cancellation of scout camps this year, it put us in quite the deficit, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate people's support in that regard. I know that this weekend, I think tomorrow, Russ, there's a work day at Mount Norris.
Yes.
They're going to be putting roofs on and doing all other type of activity with the alumni association. That's wonderful. That's the second component. And then, you know, getting kids out there in which to hike on our green mountains. This is we have such a wonderful backyard, and scout leaders and scouts alike should be out experiencing this, because the views are tremendous. Sometimes the views are few and far between.
Yeah,
but once you get to some place, it's good. And so I just appreciate everybody's support and what they're doing for the fundraising component of this with the council. It's heartwarming. It's inspiring. It really is. So I just wanted to thank everybody. I'm the guy that's just out walking one foot in front of the other, but I have a huge support team behind us. You know, Mark Saxon and Billy Gilliam and Francesca Arado. They've been doing tremendous work, keeping me oriented in the right way. And Sarah Carrera has been tremendous in keeping the websites up and running, and a great support team. So I want to thank all of them as well.
Good. Well, I wish you good luck on the next 2 weeks of your journey, and that you're successful in completing your lifelong ambition.
Well, thank you, Russ. And I guess it's probably it's getting a little chilly out here, so it's
Time to hit the trail.
Time to hit the trail. I think we got a big uphill coming.
All right.
Hawkeye.